Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine, it's your dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 660, and this is the last episode for 2025. Today, we are going to take just a moment to acknowledge something important before we head into the new year. And that is, you all showed up. Through all the noise, all the changes, the have you tried turning it off and on again moments, you kept showing up, and that matters more than you could possibly ever realize. 2025 threw an awful lot at us, but you kept showing up. It wasn't a quiet year. AI went from curiosity to constant conversation. Security threats kept evolving. Every second headline was about some new platform, some new tool, something new that you absolutely must be using. But through all of that, you kept your businesses running, you kept making decisions, and you kept learning. That's not for nothing. You've learned what works and doesn't work for your business, or at least you have a much, much better idea of that now. From talking to yourselves, from talking to business owners, my clients, just people I've been meeting, you're all getting better at filtering. You're not jumping on every shiny new thing anymore. You're asking better questions. Does this actually solve a problem I have, instead of should I be using this because everyone else is? That is absolute growth. That's maturity. That's you building a business that's going to last. You've built awareness. You've finally sorted out your passwords for this year. Maybe you've started backing up properly. Maybe you've just become more aware of where your weak spots are. That awareness is the foundation. You can't fix what you don't know is broken, and now you know, or at least you have a much better idea of it. That's going to put you so much further ahead than a lot of other people. In December alone, we've covered a lot of ground together. We've talked about the Tech Lessons 2025 taught us, the real ones, not the marketing spin. We've looked at traditions worth starting in 2026. We've prepped for tech emergencies over Christmas, because the last thing you need is your systems going down while you're supposed to be eating pavlova, or in my case, plum pudding. We went through the mistakes businesses make every December, the ones that seem small until they just aren't. And we've landed on that one task, the one thing to focus on before the year ends. If you've done even half of what we've talked about in the last month, you are going to be in better shape than you were a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Hopefully you're ending 2025 more tech confident than you started it. If you've watched this podcast, if you've listened to me for any length of time, you know I don't throw around words like expert or guru. Words like confidence, though, that's different. Confidence is about knowing. Confidence isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing enough to make good calls and knowing where to find help when you need it. That's where you are now, and that's a solid place to be. Are you ready for 2026? Do you think you're 2026 ready? Well, you've done the hard part. The foundations are there, the boring stuff, the backups, the passwords, the documentation, the I should really sort this out stuff. You've started tackling it. 2026 isn't about starting from scratch. It's about building on what you've already put in place. You really don't need to know everything. You need to know just enough to make good decisions. I'll keep saying this until the cows come home. You don't need to be the tech expert. It's not your job. Your job is running your business. My job is making sure your tech doesn't get in the way of that. What you need is enough understanding to ask the right questions and spot when someone's trying to sell you something you don't need. That's it. That's the goal. Tech really isn't about perfection, it's about progress and resilience. Perfect systems simply don't exist. I don't care what the brochures say. What do exist are systems that work well enough, that recover when things go wrong and don't fall over when someone clicks the wrong link. That's resilience. That's what we're building. Progress over perfection every time. The habits you start now are going to compound over the coming year. This is what people underestimate. That weekly backup check, that seems small. That monthly password review, it might feel like overkill. But 12 months from now, those small habits will have saved you hours of stress and potentially thousands of dollars. The boring stuff truly matters. I've said it before, and I'm just going to keep on saying it. Build the habits now, thank yourself later. 2026 is yours to shape and you've earned the tools to do it. Okay, I don't mean that in a motivational poster kind of way. Sounds like a motivational poster, you could probably put it up on your wall, but I do absolutely mean it practically. You've put in the work, you've listened, you've learned, you've implemented. The tools are there, the knowledge, the systems, the habits. Now it's about using them consistently. That's it. No magic, no hype, just doing the work. So what's coming for Rise and Shine, your business tech boost? 2026 is going to bring some changes for the show. We're moving to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, 3 episodes a week instead of every other day. Each day will have a theme, which means you'll know exactly what you're getting and when. Mondays are going to be about mindset, not the woo-woo kind, the practical kind. How you approach problems, how you make decisions, the mental side of running a business that nobody talks about because it's not as flashy as the latest app. We'll start the week with something to think about, something to set you up for the days ahead. Wednesdays are going to be my how-to episodes. This is where me and you are going to roll up our sleeves to actually get things done. Step by step, no jargon, just practical guidance you can implement that day. You've got a problem, we'll work through the solution together. Fridays are going to be about security, protecting yourself, your business, your data, and your sanity. The threats keep evolving, so we'll keep talking about them. Not to scare you, that's not what I'm about, but to prepare you. Knowledge is protection. We're going to kick off the new year on Friday, the 2nd of January. New year, new rhythm, same mission. Making sure tech works for you, not against you. I'll be there. I hope you will be too. That's it for 2025, guys. Over 290 episodes this year alone, 660 episodes in total. You've been here for that ride. Whether you've listened to every single one or just popped in when you needed something specific, thank you. Really and truly, thank you. You have my gratitude. This show exists because you keep showing up, and I really, really don't take that for granted. Please enjoy your Christmas. Have a very, very, very Merry Christmas. Eat, drink, be merry. Spend time with people you actually like. And when January rolls around again, we'll be back to working together. I'll see you on the 2nd. Happy New Year. Okay. Just to finish up, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. Maybe share it with a friend. I'd love to get some more listeners on board. I'd love to get some regular people listening in, seeing how I can help you better. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And I'll see you guys on January the 2nd, 2026. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.